Right now, somewhere in the world, hotel guests are having the SICO experience. Whether sitting at SICO tables at a festive banquet, watching musicians perform on SICO portable stages, or dancing on SICO dance floors, your guests are creating memories that will last a lifetime by interacting with SICO equipment. SICO hospitality products are designed to allow a space to be reconfigured quickly and easily to accommodate various functions. SICO is committed to developing quality mobile equipment that requires minimal time and effort to set up for any event. If it folds, if it rolls, if it's easy to operate, it's manufactured by SICO. The purpose of this training session is to give you a clear understanding of the proper handling and maintenance of SICO products. Learning how to properly operate and maintain your SICO equipment not only reduces the possibility of accidental injuries, but will also markedly prolong the life of your SICO products. Let's begin. SICO staging units come fully assembled and ready for use. Before you set up a staging unit, please review the operating instructions. This will make you comfortable with how to handle the units properly before you actually begin to set up your stage. Clean and check all units prior to setup to make sure they are in good working order. Make sure yellow unit-to-unit connectors are in the operational position and tightened. In the unusual event that you discover something is not working properly, take the unit out of service until the problem can be repaired. It is important to remember not to mix product from different manufacturers, and in the rare case where a part is damaged or missing, do not assemble the stage until the part has been repaired or replaced. Today, we're going to demonstrate two different SICO staging products: the 1800 mobile folding stage and the tri-height folding stage. Make sure you know the difference between the two so you set up the correct unit. Let's watch as our operator unfolds the 1800 mobile folding stage. The single height 1800 setup is simple. Release the bungee cable at the top of the unit that secures it in the transport position. Pull out the over-center locking bar on one side of the unit. Then pull each side down as shown into the use position. The dual height model of the 1800 is equipped with built-in height adjustability. To use the extended height, you start with the unit in the storage position. Carefully pull out the leg extensions on each side and secure each pin and cable lock in the appropriate notch to move to the next height. Unhook the bungee cord and pull out the center support legs. Then unhook the bungee at the top of the unit. Release the over-center locking bar. Pull each side of the unit down to the holding position. Then pull the unit towards you and it will pivot into place. To safely and securely connect to 1800 staging units, both stage systems are equipped with distinctive yellow unit-to-unit connectors that lock the units into place. Never use duct tape or other unapproved items to connect sections. If you need to build a multi-level tier, use these unit-to-unit connectors. To properly set up a tri-height stage, first adjust the legs to the proper height by releasing the yellow leg lock handle. Listen for the click, and be sure the leg lock pin engages in the hole in the leg. Release the over-center lock bar and fold the stage down into the setup position. To reverse the stage deck for your choice of surfaces, remove the bolts using the hex wrench supplied with the stage. A spring will lift one corner of the deck out of the frame, making it easy to grasp. When done, use the hex wrench to tighten the bolts just until snug. Don't over-tighten. When connecting two or more tri-height stage units, be sure to use the yellow spring-loaded connectors. Never use duct tape, wire, or other unapproved fasteners. For a tiered setup, use the black stationary unit-to-unit connectors. Then you just continue to set up your full stage to the desired size. After the stage is fully assembled, it's time to add your essential accessories. Depending on your setup, guardrails should be properly installed on 3 sides of the stage. Ensure connections and fittings are tight and that the items are secure. Proper guardrail, back rail, chair, and table stops are also essential for head table setups for the safety of your guests. When you add steps to your setup, make sure you have the appropriate number of steps for your stage and that they are also securely fastened. The steps connect easily to each of the SICO staging systems. Installing the proper ramp will make your stage ADA compliant and easily accessible. When you're finished, inspect the entire unit to check that it's properly assembled, locks are secure, and you feel confident that it's ready for use. Remember to have an appropriate light level set in the room for good visibility of stage and steps. When the event is over, the staging must be disassembled with care. This way, your units will be safe to use the next time you need to handle them. Store your staging system in a dry and secure location. Another professional job well done. Before setting up your CAM-LAM dance floor, read your operating instructions carefully. And have your Allen wrench, panels, and trim pieces ready to go. When rolling the cart, keep your hands behind the safety bar. Roll your SICO dance floor caddy into position. Loosen the panel stop before attempting to remove a panel. Position the first panel, your anchor panel, in the top left corner of the floor location. Be sure the tongue edges face the outer edges of the floor. Remove one panel from one side and then the other to keep the cart balanced. The dance floor should always be placed on a flat surface. The panels are self-aligning and have a tongue and groove fit. Place the panel edges tightly together, then insert the 3/16 Allen wrench completely into the lock openings of each connecting panel and turn 180 degrees clockwise to engage each cam lock. After you have assembled the floor, you will attach the trim pieces on all sides of the dance floor. To begin, push the grooved trim strips onto the tongued panel sides. Push the tongue strips onto the grooved panel sides. Using your Allen wrench, lock each piece securely into place. Always install trim on all sides of dance floor and make sure there are no gaps between the panel and the trim. Make sure corner clip is inserted into the slot of the adjacent section. If the dance floor is to be used more than once, the lock should be retightened between each use. Take care when dismantling panels to avoid damage, and always store them properly on your SICO caddies. Remember to load your cart evenly, and also be careful not to pinch your fingers between the panels. Store your panels with the tongue side up. Tighten the panel stops. Then roll your caddy into a dry and secure storage area. In the unlikely event you should notice any panels or trim that are damaged or do not lock securely together, remove them from service and do not use them until they have been repaired. Here are some tips for proper maintenance of your SICO dance floor. For normal cleaning, dry mop, sweep, or vacuum. For heavy cleaning or stubborn stains, damp mop with a mild household bleach solution. Wait 1 or 2 minutes, then wipe with water. Waxing, buffing, or refinishing are not necessary. Do not use strong cleaning agents or abrasive cleaners. Do not clean with a mop saturated with oils or chemicals. Do not oil or grease the locks on the panel or trim. Doing so may cause dirt to collect and jam the mechanism. With proper handling, care, and maintenance, you can extend the life of your SICO CAM-LAM portable dance floor and be proactive in preventing needless accidents. If you have any questions about your SICO equipment, please call 800-424-0000. 0796 before attempting to assemble your unit. Thank you. Prevent repetitive stress injuries by insisting that all SICO room service tables purchased include this essential accessory. This convenient handle allows the operator to maintain proper posture at all times when operating the table. These photos tell the story. No more stooping, bending, or straining. The handle improves your ability to maneuver through doorways, around corners, and over obstacles. To operate the unit, simply slide the handle slightly to the right to release, then rotate it into position and lock it into place. It's that easy. When you arrive at your destination, slide the handle back into the pivot position and fold it under the table where it locks and remains out of sight for storage. In this position, the handle will not interfere with seating. Because you are standing upright, you have improved sight lines, increasing your own personal safety and allowing you to greet your guests with dignity and professionalism. The SICO Table Guide is also available as a kit if you want to add it to your current units and inventory. This important handle should definitely be included in your proactive loss prevention program.